The following program is video supplemental instruction. VSI is brought to you by the Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.
So today we're going to be dealing with another type of inequality. This is one that includes an absolute value. So the strategy for inequalities that include an absolute value should be to first just get the absolute value part by itself on one side of the inequality. So to do that, we can just subtract 9 from both sides. So 7 minus 9 would be negative 2. You can see here both sides are negative, so we can divide by that, but when you do that, you have to change the sign of the inequality. So we get that the absolute value of 2x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 2. Alright, when you boil it down to, you just have the absolute value by itself on one side. You want to break it into its two cases. Remember, an absolute value always has two potential things. So anything that's in here could be just 2 or greater, because if it was a positive number, the absolute value wouldn't do anything, and this would still be correct. So one possibility is that 2x plus 8 is just greater than or equal to 2. The other possibility is if this was a larger negative number. So if we had negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, those would all work too, because it would flip it. So we'd have 2x plus 8 is less than or equal to negative 2. So you always keep the absolute value something the same with the positive one, flip it with the negative version of that number. So now you just need to solve both of these. So let's start with the first one. 2x is greater than or equal to, if you subtract 8 from both sides, you get negative 6. Which means x is greater than or equal to negative 3. Down here, we'll have 2x is less than or equal to, if you subtract 8, negative 10, which means x is less than or equal to negative 5. So those two, x is greater than or equal to negative 3 and x is less than or equal to negative 5, would be your answer in interval notation. On a number line, we have negative 3 and negative 5. We need everything greater than or equal to negative 3, so this is filled in, and we'll take anything greater than it. And we'll take anything less than or equal to negative 5, so this is filled in, and we'll take anything less than or equal to it. So the only thing we can't have is things in the middle of negative 3 and 5 in this case. So there's your answers in interval notation and graphed on a number line.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Support Center, www.teachingcenter.ufl.edu.